Far-right Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro called on his supporters to rally in front of the Supreme Court on Tuesday in another move to pressure judges that Bolsonaro claims are set against him. Our correspondent Brian Mier brings us more on the expectations ahead of Tuesday's mobilizations in the Brazilian capital.
September 7th is Brazilian Independence Day, and for the last several months, supporters of far-right President Jair Bolsonaro have been calling people to the streets to engage in an act that is beginning to appear like it might resemble the January 6th Capitol invasion in the United States. There's always been anti-Supreme Court rhetoric from Bolsonaro followers, including even his cabinet ministers and his children have made public calls to shut down the Supreme Court, and the Brazilian Supreme Court has been upping its pressure on the Bolsonaro administration. It authorized investigations into Bolsonaro's sons for involvement in money laundering and skimming salaries, and then authorized an investigation into complacency with fraud and procurement of vaccines for the COVID-19 virus. All of this has made Bolsonaro and his supporters more and more angry. And through partnerships with Steve Bannon and other key figures on the international far right, like German far right-wing parliamentarian Beatrice von Storch, who was in Brazil visiting Bolsonaro last month, business elites and politicians have been organizing bus caravans into Brasilia. The question is, will they try to shut down the Supreme Court, or is this just a psychological operation to erode confidence in Brazil's public institutions in preparation for next year's election season? Steve Bannon, who's friends with Eduardo Bolsonaro, calls next year's election in Brazil the second most important election in the Americas. All eyes of the international far right are looking at Brazil right now, and tomorrow I'll be covering this for teleSUR in Brasilia.